يا ابن الكافرة. إلى ماكرون كلب فرنسا. And to those who are like him, to the French dog, Macron, take it from me. It's not Islam that lives in a crisis. It's your religion and your Christianity and your Catholicism and your kufr and your disbelief and your atheism that lives in a crisis. Why is Islam living in a crisis when by 2050 they expected the speculation France will be majority Muslim? Morally, the country is in crisis. 60% of the newborns in France last year out of wedlock. يعني أبناء زنا. Out of wedlock is a nice language. Just imagine, with this huge number of children out of wedlock, imagine how long it takes before siblings, before relatives, before people who are haram to marry each other or to be with each other are with each other. Just imagine, it's not going to take too long. This incest. But the good news, perhaps a lot of them will be Muslims by 2050. Muslims are in crisis because they want to make sujood and ruku' to only Allah. But people who are gays and changing their sex and changing their who they are and doing all this garbage, those are free to do what they want. This is democracy here, but this is no democracy here. Freedom there, but no freedom here. And I don't blame them. I blame you and me. Because the only reason they are allowing themselves to speak like that is because they know they will not be answered. Those wulat al-amr that we are commanded that we need to obey, we need to obey. Did anybody, any one of them stood up to comment or to say something? Beside the president of Turkey. Jazahullah an al-Islam khayran. There is no such thing as absolute evil. ما في شيء شر مطلق. Everything happens for a wisdom. Everything must have something behind it, whether we know it or not. The millions of Syrians who got displaced out of their homes and out of their cities and out of their countries are reviving Islam in Europe. He claims that Islam is going through hardships and through crisis and he will help to fix it, or he will fix it. Ya jahil. هذا أحمق. This guy is a fool. Ibad Allah, when we go back in the history of France a bit and their colonialism and the millions of Muslims and the millions of people they have killed, I wonder who has crisis and who's in a crisis, Islam or France? The West always talk about democracy. It's only for them. But if in Africa, in the Middle East, they try to practice democracy, which I believe it's kufr and absolute disbelief, it's haram for us. Until 1850, the average French will take one shower every 2 years. The Middle Ages, or the Dark Ages as they call, is the golden age for filth and dirt in Europe.